Just picked up this Crosley Cruiser Premier from Walmart. $58. I kind of waited around for a sale and it wasn't happening, so I just grabbed it. Saw my other video, it was for the controller respin. I put the stock cartridge back on and that got returned because even with an upgraded cartridge, it still didn't play great. It was still getting a lot of rumbling at the beginning of a 12-inch record, and sound quality just wasn't there. But anyway, this is the Crosley Cruiser Premier. It has wireless play, where you can either stream from your phone or tablet to the speakers, or stream from the player to a Bluetooth device. And this has enhanced sound quality with upgraded speakers, and the stylus is also upgraded. I watch a lot of Recordology. I know I mentioned them in the other video too. I watch a lot of Recordology. If there's something out there that's new, pretty sure he's going to do a review on it when it comes to like the Crosleys and Victrolas and the other brands. And he does a review on the Cruiser Plus, which is what this took the place of. And I'm going to leave a link in the description for his review and another video of his where he takes it apart and shows the inside of it. I'm going to be doing the same with this one. I'm not as good as he is with the reviewing and all of that, so I'm just going to show it, do a little sample of playing, show the inside, and then I have another cartridge. I'm going to be swapping it out with that Bampa. It's a Bampa BP. What is it? I'll look it up. I'll mention it during the video. I'll mention what it is. It's a Bampa with a dual stylus for LP 78. But without further ado, I'm going to open the box. I'm working with one hand because I use a cell phone. Now, this, I haven't seen the other box in a while, but when the Premier first came out, there was one box that didn't have a handle on it, and it was basically still the Plus with an upgraded stylus. They hadn't really changed the insides, and when you get the one with the handle, that's when it's completely upgraded. I guess they used whatever materials they had left from the Plus until they ran out. Opening the box, you have the manual. I think the warranty information is in there. You have a little power adapter. I don't know what the voltage is on it. I have to look on the back of the player. And here it is. The one I got is black with the red inlay. And the best way to get it out of the box with one hand is to flip it upside down. And put the box over there. The camera's not going to be too steady. Here we go. And this is recyclable. It's nice that they're not using styrofoam. We have a plastic bag. Yep, this is recyclable. Okay, plastic bag. Here, the most boring part, taking it out of the plastic. And then just when you think you're done, nope, more plastic. So, let's open this. That was easy. Then there is little piece of foam, and I doubt this is recyclable. And then the 45 adapter, which is temporary because I ordered a Recordology 45 adapter. Of course, there we go. I ordered one from Recordology, the orange one. Now I'm going to take off the thread tie here. Be very careful not to yank on it. And from first glance, you can see it's got the nice red inlay on it. So, like a felt kind of material. And the vinyl, black vinyl cover. It has your off-on volume. Right here is a switch for receiving from a phone or tablet. Flip it to the middle, and it is transmitting Bluetooth to a speaker or another device. And then we flip it all the way to the right on number 2. It's built-in speakers and not streaming. And this one has, like the Plus, it has a pitch control. Now this has a detent, like right at the halfway point. It won't be 100% accurate at the halfway point, but you can adjust the motor if you feel like taking it apart. So, but basically, it's the same as the Plus, but on this one, I'm going to show you one thing on the back, or a couple things on the back, actually. The Plus has just RCA. The Premier has RCA output and line out 3.5 millimeter stereo line output on the back instead of on the top. And then your power right here, and I don't know what that is. I think it's 9 volts. But if you look on this one, the hinges are straight. And I noticed on Recordology's video of the Plus, one of the hinges was a little crooked. But it's, being a cheap player, it's built pretty well. I mean, Crosley has come a long way. Now, what I'm going to do next, before I do anything next, let me show you. I don't think you can see it very good. I'm going to take the cover off the stylus. Ooh, you can't really see it, but it is a ruby stylus with a metal cantilever, and that's their improvement. They got rid of the plastic cantilever and went with a metal cantilever. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the screws out and show you what's inside. And after I do the demonstration showing what's inside, I'm going to show you how it sounds with this cartridge, and then I'm going to throw the Bantba on there and show you how it sounds with that cartridge. Now this is with screws removed. You can see some differences between this and the Plus that's shown on Recordology channel. This one has an updated amplifier, and the legs, it does have the posts that are MDF, so it would have been nice if they used plastic. And the screws for the legs don't quite poke through. They use smaller screws, so they don't quite stick through like they do in a Plus. Okay, there's some spray in here. You can see the black. One big thing to notice is, unlike the Plus, the speaker enclosure is plastic and screwed in. The Plus is a one-piece glued-in thing, and the speakers are not serviceable on the Plus. You can't take them out. This one, you can. I took the screws out to show you. Let me turn this. There's the speakers. They're not the little oval or rectangle oval. Yeah, rectangle-shaped speakers. These are bigger speakers than the earlier Cruisers, with a nice surround and cone on it here. And if you look, there's screws. These speakers can be replaced if somehow they get damaged, which you're not gonna blow them. I guarantee you that with this thing, you're not gonna blow the speakers. And then in the back, there's the board for the inputs. And I mean, sorry, those are outputs. Now, it uses the same motor as all the Cruisers. I believe this board is updated a little bit. I'm not sure. It has nice mounting with the big washers to hold the turntable to the, I think this is called a plinth. And the auto stop. If you ever have a problem with your auto stop and kicking stuff around, is here. The only thing is, on the newer, on the Plus, I believe it's different. It's a screw. On this one, it has a sensor that senses this movement of this piece here. So, if you need to adjust it, I think you have to loosen this screw, move this piece here a little bit either way, and retighten the screw. I don't know. I've never touched one that has the sensor on it. This is a new design by them. I think this is supposed to be improvement over the old where there's a Phillips screw that you have to turn one way or the other to set where the auto stop works. But yeah, this is the insides, and they've come a very long way. Yeah, there's still a little bit of hot glue. This is impedance matched to the cartridge, and with the metal cantilever, this is compliant. So if you have a record that has heavy bass in it, it's probably not going to skip. As I showed in the other video, the Q, see, there's a Q. On the Plus that Recordology demonstrated, this Q was awful. It was like taking, a few business days to go all the way down. Sometimes these don't go down all the way, and it could cause skipping. See, does this go down any faster than his? It does. It is faster than his, but it's still slow. But it's not bad. I mean, not bad. I mean, I don't think you have a time to really go out and run errands and come back before it hits the record, but it's not bad. And then, yeah, actually, hang on a minute. Let me show this real quick. I'm going to go down. Now it's going to go down all the way. And once it's down, watch this. See how it's down? It can go more, a little bit more. So, that could cause a problem. And when they're brand new, I'm going to tell you this about these. When they're brand new, they're tighter than they are once you use them for a while. Then they get a little bit broken in, and then they'll move better, and they probably won't stick. So give it some time for that to wear in a little bit. But anyway, now I'm going to put all the screws back in. I'm going to grab a record. I'm going to do a quick demonstration of the sound, and then I'm going to swap out the cartridge with the Bampa, and we'll do another demonstration. Now, if you want this red stylus, if you like this single cartridge like this one is from the Voice of Music. It is it replaces the Dual Density CZ800. This is a Fan Steel P188DM The M is for metal cantilever. It has a diamond stylus on it. Fansteel used to have genuine Shuodenshis. This was $28 with shipping when I got it. I got it because they used to be genuine Shuodenshis. When it came in, it had the JC on the top, which is Chinese. I contacted the company that I got it from, and they said, yeah, Fansteel is no longer making stylus and cartridges. The P188 188 is now from China. So instead of spending the money on this, you could just go on Amazon, find one with a diamond stylus, and buy that one. Or just buy a diamond stylus for this cartridge. It's going to be the same thing. This is the one that's going on. This is a Bampa. And I'm going to put, it's made in China as well. But I'm going to put the, I'll mention them, because I'm doing this video in pieces. I'll mention the model when I'm doing the demonstration on the record. I'll tell you what model it is and which stylus it uses. I can tell you right now, the stylus that goes in here fits is a BSR ST17. That's the one that fits in here. It's available with double diamond or with LP in 78. Well, let me grab a record and let's do a quick demonstration. Here's a quick demonstration of the stock cartridge with the ruby stylus and metal cantilever. I can't play too much because of copyright, but let's see how fast this cue drops the arm.
Like that. Last time I was down there, they lost my shoes. They had some cat shouting the blues. And people were yelling and shouting for more. And all they kept saying was, come on, come on, come on.
It doesn't have a ton of bass. The sound is a little bit full. I mean, it's a lot nicer than the earlier Crosley Cruisers. And I can't really compare it to the Plus because I don't have one. But, I mean, it's passable to me. But now what I'm going to do is remove this cartridge and swap it out with a Bampa BP2 ATC. That's what it is. Bampa 2 ATC with the replacement stylus being a BSR ST17. I got it right. Okay, good. Here it is with the Bampa BP2 ATC cartridge set on the LP side. It's a nice fit. I'm going to tell you, when you want to swap out the cartridge, be very careful not to break this off when you're getting an old one out. And do not pull the pins off, the terminals off by the wire. You will break it. I have this tiny screwdriver that I kind of put it in there, give it a little twist underneath the terminal, and they pop off the cartridge. Nice. So be very careful. Now, here's what it sounds like with the Bampa cartridge. I'm not demonstrating what it's going to sound like with the Fansteel, because now with the being made in China, it'll sound exactly the same. Here it is with a diamond stylus and a new cartridge.
Because of Uncle Sam's deal. Yeah.
Well, there's the sound with the Bampa. To me, it sounds a little bit less kind of like muffled sounding than it did with the other cartridge here. This is the one I took off, which is it doesn't even have letters on the top. The one that's in the package is a JC for a pan steel. This is just a generic Chinese cartridge. And the nice thing is they do come with protector, which I always leave on when I'm not using it. But that's it. That is my demonstration of the new, improved Crosley Cruiser Premier. Now, this thing's not going to blow you away with sound and bass and everything else, but for portable, for the size, it works. It's a lot nicer, a lot better than when they first started out making these, which that was horrendous. Those things sounded awful because they weren't impedance matched, and it was just awful. But now it's actually usable. So that's it. That's my demonstration, and be sure to check out Recordology's channel if you want to see tons and tons and tons of options for different players. If you see any story you're not sure how it will work, if you go over to his channel, you type in the model, chances are you're going to find he did a demonstration on it. All right, but thanks for watching.